Welcome to another class in the Show Me series. In this class, Show Me the Crystals, we will learn all about crystals, how to use them, how to care for them, and what they can do for us. In order to use the crystals to their best effect, we need to clean them, cleanse them, charge them, activate them, program them, store them, choose them, and even lose them. Cleaning a crystal refers to gross cleaning. If you've harvested the crystal yourself from the earth, or has been delivered to you as harvested from the earth, with a lot of mud and debris around. And you do this either with a hose or anything all the way down to a soft toothbrush, depending on the softness of the stone that you're cleaning. Cleansing a crystal refers to removing the vibrations from somebody else's energies being on the stone. The vibrations from other people handling the crystals before it actually reached you. Mining, packing, transportation, unpacking, and display. There are several methods of cleansing a crystal. Most commonly, you bury your crystal in a bowl of rock salt or sea salt, or give them a saltwater bath. You can cleanse them most easily by putting them beside a large log of selenite, or you can also smudge them. Next, you want to prepare them, charge them, offer them energy. Living in the earth, the crystal is nurtured by yin energy, feminine. The crystal has been taking nutrients from the ground, gases, water, and various minerals, to develop a crystal. When we take it from the earth, it is removed from its energy source, and now needs to receive the yang energies as a source of energy renewal. It's easily enough done because sunlight recharges the crystals. So simply put the stone out in the sunlight and allow it to absorb the light. How long is a function of the crystal energy structure and the stage of energy depletion within the crystal. If you can't intuit, you can use a pendulum to check if it's ready to be used again. Activate. A crystal can be asleep, and it just needs to know it's going to be used for healing or meditative purposes. You activate a crystal simply by holding it, rolling it quickly back and forth in your hands, sleeping with it, gazing at it, washing it, gently handling it, or through an initiation ritual, where you awaken the stone's consciousness through offering sage, sweet grass, or tobacco, stating your intent for the use of the crystal, and marking this as the crystal's initiation. To program a crystal, you simply write a thought on a piece of paper, place the crystal on top of the thought, and it will absorb the thought energy. The crystal magnifies the thought and acts as the transmitter, sending the thought in its amplified state to the target person or thing. Or you can place a crystal on a person's photograph and send them an amplified thought. Or you can hold your crystal between your hands and send an amplified thought. Choose. You don't choose the stone chooses you. For those Harry Potter fans out there, when Harry Potter first went to the wand shop to pick out his first wand, he picked out a splendiferous wand, a wonderful wand, and the first time he tried to use it, he blew up the whole shop. And the professor said, "Harry, you don't choose the wand chooses you." The same thing with stones. You don't choose the stones choose you. Get 2 stones of the same kind, rose quartz, or 2 solidite, or 2 whatever. Put 1 in each hand and close your hands, gently over top of them. With your eyes closed, pay attention to your hands. What do you see, hear, feel, or perceive? Is one hotter than the other? Does it tickle? Does it pringle? Do you hear a static noise in your ears? Is one hand hot, heavy, cold, light, dark? Or do you see a color coming from your fists? In some way, the stone will tell you that it is calling to you. Despite the fact they're both the same mineral, one will feel different, one will feel better, and that is the stone for you. Lose. When stones are finished with their purpose with you, they just tend to disappear. You say, "It was here a minute ago, and all of a sudden it's gone. I put it right there." It has simply returned itself to the earth because its purpose on earth at this point is finished. Remember, it is better to get a small, powerful stone than a big, flashy one, and that your stones are fine tools, so store them accordingly, in little pouches, in a chest, in a bag, in a case, just not strewn all over the place where they can get chipped and pick up bad energies. There are some universals in the crystal world. Clear quartz is the universal magnifier. If you get a stone of good quality but it's very small, you put your stone beside the quartz and the quartz will magnify it. Selenite, white, is the universal cleanser. You put your stones beside it and they will become cleansed. Or when cleansing a room, you have selenite candles, for example. Or you can just put the selenite rod or wand or stick underneath the client for cleansing when they're having their treatment done. Kyanite blue, it also comes in black and sometimes in green, is the universal balancer. If you can't afford a stone for each chakra, or a good stone for each chakra, use the kyanite. It's a universal balancer. Quartz. A word about quartz. Quartz is the most abundant mineral on the earth. It abounds in different varieties and colors, and it can be identified by its 6 sides or faces. That's very important. Don't be fooled. Apophyllite is always got 4 sides and has a cross on the bottom. Look at the picture in the upper left-hand corner. You'll see that. Although you might have thought it was quartz, it only has 4 sides to it, so it cannot be quartz. Next to it is a prism. It only has 3 sides. An old-fashioned school prism. In the far right-hand side we have optical calcite with 5 sides. And in the lower left-hand corner we have quartz with 6 sides. It's important to know your stones. Quartz comes in many formations, clusters, with the points shaped as bridges, doors, windows. There are over 100 different kinds, and each kind has its specific use in meditation, healing, or whatever. That's for another class. Elixirs. They are also known as remedies or essences. When you make an elixir, you transfer vibrations from the crystals to water to make a clear elixir. They are made with spring, distilled or filtered water, and brandy or alcohol is added to the water to act as a preservative. Adding a few drops of an elixir to your daily water is an easy way to enhance and promote wellness, or add it to a pet's water bath, or to your own. Agates. Crystal agates and elixirs. An amethyst elixir. Excellent for strengthening your third eye. An ametrine elixir. Combination of amethyst and citrine. A carnelian elixir. A brilliant citrine elixir. A solidite elixir. And rose quartz. We also have gemstone energy charged waters. They align your inner subtle body energy with your physical body and auric energy field. They enhance your overall sense of well-being and heal emotional wounds. In this case, you simply put the rocks or crystals in distilled water and allow them to set in the sun for about 48 hours until they become fully charged. You drink the water 4 ounces a day until the pitcher is done. It is basically very similar to an elixir, but there is no preservative. It has to be used almost immediately. Personal gemstones for healing. A single rock or a small number of rocks may be kept close to the body, in a pouch, jewelry, pocket, under the pillow at night, and they can be used to ground, boost health, strengthen, attract money, etc. Gemstones can be kept near at all times, or you may wish to hold a stone for a short period of time, just for meditation perhaps. The stone can have several metaphysical properties. How to know which is which without carting around an encyclopedia is important. Several gemstones are given for the same purpose. Choose the ones that resonate best with you. The choice may differ from day to day. If in doubt, ask your pendulum. Money stones. And there's a long list there. Citrine, malachite, green aventurine, smoky quartz, garnet, imperial topaz, ametrine, fire opal, green calcite, and red agate. Those are all considered money stones. Love stones. These include lipolidite, blue quartz, rose quartz, rhodochrosite, rhodonite, moonstone, carite, and kunzite. Protection stones. These include snowflake obsidian, amethyst, sunstone, eye agate, snakeskin agate, serpentine, and jade. Dream stones. These include dambrite, amethyst, labradorite, dioptase, and scolite. And good luck stones. These include pink opal, amber, turquoise, amazonite, tiger's eye, garnet, and moonstone. Whichever resonates best with you. Crystal healing. The simplest definition is the use of the power of crystals or gemstones to affect the human energy field. Grids. Grids are a number of crystals arranged into a particular geometric form, creating a particular energy field. The crystals are either placed on you or around you, or in combination of both, as you lay on the floor, bed, or wherever. You can also sit in a grid. An object can be placed in the grid as well. Grids are also referred to as crystal nets, and also use the word layouts interchangeably. So grids, crystal nets, or layouts are all the same thing. Crystals should be of equal strength, and they are generally placed on the ground. They should be programmed before use. The person or object can sit or lie in the grid. You can often put it underneath the bed as well. The basic grid is known as Solomon's Seal, also known as the Star of David. These are quartz crystals, and it is used for stress reduction and recharging your energy. They point outward if you want to de-stress, and inward if you want to rejuvenate. It requires 5 quartz points. Chakra balancing. You place a stone of the appropriate color on each area. Each will give the chakra a boost of its own vibration. It does not alter the overall harmony of the system. You need 7 crystals, each corresponding to the color of a chakra, and a black crystal for grounding. And when you place the crystals on, they should always go in order, from top to bottom or bottom to top. Don't start in the middle and work your way out. If you put them on from top to bottom, then you take them off from bottom to top. The reverse order that you put them down in is how you take them off. Here are some other grids you might use. An amazonite grid, for which you need 6 amazonite stones. This is an amethyst head grid, relief of headaches, and it requires 4 amethyst points. 2 at the neck as shown, 1 on the forehead and 1 above the skull. Here's a healing amethyst grid. You need 6 amethyst points and 1 black grounding stone. Or how about a moonstone healing? For relief of stress, tension, PMS, and fertility, you will need 5 moonstones. Or a calming grid if you have emotional stress. Citrine healing, great for anyone studying for exams. Or dream healing. Here's some local use just on the head. Or here are some examples of full body layouts. Don't forget your pets. You can attach stones to their harness, make a little muff and put them in the pouch, either around the neck or on the harness. Or you can put stones in their water, or their bath water. Here's a love or romance grid, or a prosperity grid. Friendship crystal. A friendship crystal is one that splits in half. You keep one for yourself and give one to the friend you are trying to encourage. It is supposed to create a great bond between the two of you. Hagstones, what I call hole hitting. These are any stones with a hole in them. They are especially useful for somebody that's going through a rough time. They basically hold the stone in front of them and envision going through the hole in the stone, from worse to better, from the seen to the unseen, whatever it is they need to go. It shows them as getting through, as actually passing through and making it. They're a wonderful healing stone. Man has tried to make many stones better. They have a new twist. Here's some aqua aura quartz, some angel aura quartz, some flame quartz. I have a piece of it and it's lovely. And aura quartz in all the colors. I hope you've enjoyed your brief introduction to crystals, and that you will look forward to more titles in the Show Me series. Show Me the Tarot, Show Me Oracle Cards, Show Me Being Paid, and many, many more.